So I guess we can start off with everybody who is choosing their teams. Really crazy. I guess I'm really wondering why Eita didn't want to join Izuku's team, but he was pretty clear on it. He needs to go against Izuku if he wants to get better. He needs to face him. He needs to face the best to make himself better. You know, because if he's always right behind Izuku, following him on his tail, like kind of like Ochaku, a friend. You're never gonna know what you're capable of, if you're always just riding behind somebody's coattail in a way.
Yeah, and he's never gonna be able to set himself apart, I guess, in the eyes of the agencies to be seen for what he really is and what he's capable of.
Yeah, and he has his brother, so he's capable of doing really good things, like being a really good superhero, because he comes from a family that's known for being superheroes.
Yeah, and we've seen that he can be a really good leader, like when they sent him to go get help when all the villains came in.
Yeah, they made him like the class representative or something, didn't they?
No, I think that was
Bakugo.
Oh,
okay, never mind. Yeah, they made Bakugo class representative because of how skilled he was.
I think he was like what was it, like the class president or something?
Yeah, And well, you even see everybody was even wanting to go up to Bakugo and make him a part of their team because they know how good he is.
Yes.
Even All Might was saying that his quirk, it can be useful in many different ways. You see when he almost got Izuku's headband from up in the air. So he can fly, he can cause damage, he can fly, by moving around. He can. So I can understand why you'd want Bakugo on your team.
Yeah, but honestly I feel like that's like a double-edged sword because his quirk's very good, but at the same time he's very hot-headed and hot-tempered.
Yeah, well you seen with the guy, that oh man, I didn't get his name though. The one that was from class 1B, the ones that they were saying that they threw the qualifiers because they were checking out everybody's quirks, kind of observing everybody. He was kind of making fun of Bakugo, telling him like who would go all out in the first round chasing somebody like, with like what would he say? He used this reference or phrase. I don't remember what he said, but basically like a chicken with his head cut off, you know what I mean? In a way, like you're just chasing somebody right up behind them the whole time, trying your hardest, while the ones that were really studying and trying to move forward are the ones that were kind of staying back, just observing everything, observing who their opponents were, what their quirks were, which is kind of what Izuku and everybody should have been doing, but they were more worried about getting ahead, getting in first place, So everybody was just worried about themselves, except for the other classes that were actually observing the ones that face the villains, the ones that were supposed to be the good ones.
Yeah,
so Izuku's class.
Yeah, so I guess Izuku and them were like thinking short term versus long term, and it's like that guy said, we're thinking more of like, we just want to make it to, what is it, the finals?
Yeah.
Semi-finals at least?
Yeah, so there's no point in like going all out the first round,
or trying to get Izuku, for the 10 million like right now.
Yeah, true. Why not just, keep yourself in second or third, at least make it to there, and then do whether it's a cheat move or do your best to, finish out on top when it really matters.
When it really matters, exactly, yeah.
Really cool. I guess the teams at first I wasn't sure if they were gonna get to pick their teams. I thought it was gonna be more random, randomly generated, and more based on like if you did really good, then you're gonna be put with people who didn't do so good, maybe.
Yeah.
So
it's gonna be like a
little
mix
balance.
of everything.
Yeah, I thought it would have been a little more balanced, but it was really a free for all. Picking whoever you wanted, but it came with strategy because you need to think of so what was this person I'm gonna get from, what am I gonna benefit from having this person on my team, what am I gonna benefit from having this person, and what am I gonna benefit from having this one. So you kind of need to strategize a little bit, and Izuku did do that by picking Ochaku, who could make themselves move a little quicker because she doesn't rely on she can make you float a little, levitate, so you can move a little faster.
I was hoping he would pick her though.
Yeah, I was hoping also Eita, but then again
he made that line on the sand.
Yeah.
And was like, nope.
Yeah, so but it was also interesting seeing how he chose the gadget girl. I didn't get her name either, but the one that creates all the gadgets and is very smart. She even replicated some type of gadget, a jetpack.
It was
that was supposed to replicate Booster or somebody. I believe is a real actual superhero that very popular superhero. So it just shows you how intelligent she is and how the type of items that she can create.
I didn't think they were gonna be able to use that many gadgets though,
Yeah.
because she had like a full inventory of different stuff.
It really, just as long as you can build it, you know, you don't need to have a quirk. You can just build it and you're good. But but the thing is, they mess up. You've seen what happened to the boot. You know, it's not like they last forever. Well, I guess in the end it paid off. But why did Izuku end up picking Tokoyami, the bird? The why? That's, you know, I was surprised. I was pretty, you know, caught by surprise when he ended up going to him and what did he say? I want you on my team, or he said be a part of my team or something.
Yeah,
it cut off.
like
you didn't
that.
know who he was even talking to, and then it shows that he was talking to Tokoyami, I believe it. If I think I said it right. It ended up paying off in the end because whatever his quirk is, shadow bird, shadow knight.
Yeah, it's like shadow something, but it's like defense.
Yeah, very defensive. Like he was able to block quirks from, you know, Bakugo. Somebody else shot a quirk at him and he was able to block it. So, you know, very defensive, very helpful, and you know, a very smart choice by Izuku to choose Tokoyami.
But did Izuku really and fully have knowledge over his quirk? Like, did he know what he could do? No, huh?
I think not 100%, not 100%, but I think he knew he had it, you know.
He knew he had the shadow.
But I don't think he knew what it could do.
Yeah, because I remember he was like surprised. He's like, whoa, you know, like I didn't know you could do all this.
Yeah, so yeah, that was super awesome. Really good. I like that. That was a good team.
Honestly, it was.
I think everybody's really was interesting. You know, you would think all the strong ones would go with the strong ones, you know what I mean? But then again, like I said, like they were saying, like All Might was saying, you have to strategize. Or no, wait, it wasn't All Might. It was that guy smoking the cigarette. Yeah, one of the superheroes. He was saying that it's not about picking you know, the strong ones. It's more about who can pick the team that's gonna work the best together. You know, go ahead.
Yeah, because it's like they said, you know, they have to work individually at times, and at times they have to work as a team. Which
what the first stage was about.
Yes.
And the second stage was to, you know, show that every once in a while you need to work as a team.
Yep.
So you know, I guess, you know, we can jump back to Eita joining Todoroki's team.
None of the classmates have really seen fully what he can do, you know, or what his quirk is.
Because he didn't use it.
He didn't use it on the, you know, the first round.
So nobody has no confidence.
That's why he said, you know, nobody feels comfortable even being on my team. Why?
Yeah.
Because I have the 10 million target on myself, and then...
Yeah, Ochaku luckily went up to him and asked, you know, and then I think that's why he also thought, oh, it's better to work with people that I like, so why not go ask Eita? But Eita, you know, decided that I need to not quit. If I want to stand out, I need to, you know, go against you. But why would he go to Todoroki? Todoroki's kind of the same thing, you know what I mean? Like, you're still behind somebody who's supposed to be one of the best people there. So
yeah, you know what? That's true.
Yeah,
that's
so in a way, it's like, why would you not just join Izuku, who's your buddy? But I guess he kind of wanted to see Izuku more as competition now instead of as a friend. He wants to be probably up in the top 3 also, and he can't do that being Izuku's friend. Bakugo is nowhere near Izuku's friend. Todoroki's nowhere near Izuku's friend.
Yeah, that's
you know what I mean? So he needs to fit or play that same role of not being friends with Izuku to really be the competition.
Yeah.
So I guess you know, Todoroki had a good reasoning for having him on his team, but I don't see why Eita would agree to Todoroki's plan and, you know, not just join Izuku. But I think that's just us wanting that little, you know, 3 people, little friends to be together, and then, you know, just add the 4th person. But
I think it's because we can see them working as a team and working, you know, very good together. Like, I mean, their quirks are all pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't see how they could lose.
But then again, you know, you can't have 2 leaders on a team. And I feel Eita is
he's meant to be a leader.
Yeah, he's meant to eventually be a leader.
He is.
What I wasn't paying attention to, which I'm sure they mentioned, was that the riders can't fall off of their whoever they're getting carried by. So, you know, we noticed that Bakugo, when he flew up into the air trying to get Izuku's headband, when he was coming down, since he missed, he got caught by the guy with the tape in his arm. Yeah. So which was very helpful because it kind of, well, which that guy's quirk will be very helpful because it'll help him from it'll help him from hitting the ground, help him to prevent himself from hitting the ground, right?
It'll prevent him from
hitting the ground. Yeah. Which will be very helpful because it'll help prevent Bakugo from hitting the ground. You know, and because if you hit the ground, you're out, right?
Yeah,
Or you lose.
I think I don't know if you lose your points or if you're disqualified.
Yeah, which is not what you want, especially when you have 3 people who should be carrying you. But either way, in the end, we were left off with Todoroki facing off against Izuku. So we were pretty sure that, you know, the next episode is going to start off with the bang, and it's honestly just going to get better from there. I've noticed that this season is a little longer than the first season. So that's something to look forward to. We're going to get a few more episodes than what I believe it had, 13 or 14, 13. I think the last season had. So far, the sports festival has been very interesting. It's really shown us a lot of these other people's quirks, and you know, because all they really showed in the season 1 was Izuku and his classmates. They never really brought up anybody else other than the main heroes like All Might, Mr. Aizawa, 13. You know, they didn't really bring up anybody else other than that. So getting to see all these other students and see who else wants to be heroes and how hard they want to try, especially that one guy who was taking everybody else's headbands.
Yeah.
You know, really sneaky. Like, he wasn't, you know, well, I think he was the one from class 1B. You know, he was taking people's headbands, so but it didn't show his quirk, did it? So either way, thank you guys so much for all the support you guys continue to show us with all those likes and all those comments. It really helps us out, and it lets us know that you guys are enjoying our content. Really, guys, like, for you guys to take time out of your day to go down there and just leave a comment or hit the like button, it really just shows us that you guys are really here to stick it out with us. So thank you guys. Until next time, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.
In the sky, gazing far into the night, I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light